Hi guys, another episode of Spotted in the Wild, a MikroTik show where you get paid for showing us your MikroTik setups, because everyone here is curious. What does your setup look like? We want to see real stories, real people, be it your office, your home, or maybe just walking around the place you live. If you open up your eyes and look up, it turns out that MikroTik devices are everywhere. So, today I'm joined by Mr. Gable and Humphrey Bogart, and together we will look at your setups. Let's go. First submission comes from Germany. So many submissions from Germany. I feel like I've almost visited Germany just by looking at your photos. So what do we have here? Hello, I saw your post on X. So quickly about that, MikroTik, we don't post on X at the moment, no more. So you have to visit mikrotik.social to keep following our short messages and video news and stuff like that. But back to your submission. I saw your post about submitting setups, and here is my setup. Communication node in the office for internet, Wi-Fi, voice and surveillance. Let's take a look. Well, this is an office setup, clean cable work, the little zip ties, and I really like the fact that the power buttons on the power strips are protected like these. Like for example in a nuclear power plant, super secure, so nobody can switch it off by accident. And oh, you got your injectors as well, very nice, thank you. Here's your coupon. Let's move on. Now we have a submission from Eiko Appeldorn. Could it be also Germany? Dear MikroTik marketing team, I hope this message finds you well. It does. It is finally springtime. It is sunny. We are energetic and we are inspired by your email, so it does find me well. I wanted to share my tiny MikroTik home setup for Spotted in the Wild, as I've been thoroughly impressed with the performance and flexibility of your products. Thank you for noticing. In my setup I use the RB5009 router paired with CSS 610. It is so cool to finally see someone taking this small CSS and using it in the normal rack. I was waiting for a submission like this, and it is so compact, so tidy, like an IKEA showroom. So very cool. Thank you. Alright, let's move on. Now we have one of the weirdest submissions I have ever seen. When I opened this up, I never expected to see a hen. So, before I show you the craziest video so far in this series, let's read. Extra network security, chicken firewall, hahaha, hashtag trending reels, hashtag funny, watch and share reels with friends. So I guess this is just, and who is sending this? Ralph from Bielefeld, Germany, once again. So let's take a look. Why is there a rack in your chicken coop? Or this is so strange. I wish there was some context. This Instagram post has been uploaded in December, around Christmas. There's chickens. There's a hex. I cannot even think of a joke or a wordplay on this, like chicken and hex. That's just crazy, man. But I like crazy stuff, so send me more crazy stuff like this. So we have a chicken and a hex. Can we go higher? Can we go, I don't know, do you have donkeys maybe? Do you have a donkey with a CCR? I bet some of my colleagues would say that I'm a donkey with CCR if they see me carrying a CCR, but let's move on. Thank you. So, A message from Samuel Pulpan. This router is on my school hotel. School hotel? I configured a WireGuard to home connection, and at home I have a NAS and transfer speeds up to 20 megabytes. Thank you, MikroTik, for great and reliable service device. I finally got it. So I guess that you are in a dorm, yeah? You are studying away from home, and you live in a shared like dorm space, and you are connecting to your home server. That is epic. And I see the student energy in this picture, but this is an accident waiting to happen. So I suggest you reconsider the positioning of everything. Like I think the HAP AC, it might fall, and there's so much going on here, and but we've all been here, and it's so cool that you are actually like solving a problem. So full respect to you, Samuel, but be very careful. This is a bit dangerous, I think. Alright, now let's move on to another super interesting submission, and this is one of the, if the chicken one was the craziest one so far, then this is the most effort and thought that I've seen put into this whole Spotted in the Wild. So we have a letter and some pictures and some videos. Hello, MikroTik team. My name is Vitek, almost like Victor, so nice to meet you. A volunteer firefighter in the city of Pribram Brežové Hory, Czech Republic. Beer guaranteed if you pronounce the city name. Oh, okay, let me try again. Pribram Brežové Hory. Brežové Hory.
I would like to buy a hamburger.
I would like to buy the hamburger.
Pribram Brežové Hory.
I would like to buy a burger.
Did I get my beer? Is this good enough? Sorry to all the Czechs if I butchered the name of this beautiful place. But here in Latvian language we also have these letters with the tiny things above them, like ch, ž, sh. But you guys have this thing above r. So how do you pronounce it? Is it like bri? So comment, people from Czechia, comment in the comments, obviously. What's up with these R in Czech language? Our fire brigade organizes an annual race of firefighters to the Svята Hora mountain each September. And let's take a look at the mountain too. Oh, I wish I was there now. It's a competition of couples of firefighters running from the Pribram's downtown up the hill of the Svята Hora in the 400 meters long roof staircase. It's a commemoration of the huge fire of the Basilica in 1978. So we invite firefighters from Czech Republic, and this year we also took care of the guests from Netherlands, Italy and Slovakia. So 150 firefighters came to compete in this. So where the networking comes in, you might ask. Because of the distance between the start and the finish line, 550 meters, there's no line of sight between the points. So it's a challenge establishing communication for the timing machine purposes. Okay, makes sense since it's a competition. We were laying down 600 meter long 4-wire telephone cable. Additionally, we weren't satisfied with just the beep coming from the start line, so we enriched the communication with a live video, but the cable is quite heavy, so we suffered damages on it each year. So how did you solve it? I would like to share this one-day setup with you. We did 3 different tasks. Number 1, timing machine. Capture start and finish of a running couple. Starting button, Raspberry Pi, time GPS synchronized, optical gateway. Okay, so task number 2 was position tracking. Each couple was equipped with MikroTik BLE tag TG BT5 in. So we also have some Internet of Things devices and also Bluetooth low energy tracking tags. So this is, I think, the first time somebody has submitted this very niche device. So that's very cool. Tags enriched with a laser cutter with raw numbers on them. Great idea. It doesn't damage them, so this is very cool. A QR code scanner and 6 MikroTik NOT gateways equally distributed on the racetrack. This is perfect. This is such an exciting use case. Usually the use cases for NOT and these tags are like asset tracking, hospitals, warehouses, shipping, but a live firefighter competition, never would have guessed. So cool. Each NOT gateway periodically sends the measurements to the cloud. 2 NOTs are powered from the start point. You also provided the shopping list for this whole project. Rainproof plastic black box, basic UPS, MikroTik SHA-2 LTE 12 for the internet, MikroTik NOTs, Raspberry Pis, MikroTik Jeeper, obviously for extending the Ethernet connectivity, MikroTik NOT, MikroTik Powerbox Pro, ATL LTE 18, PoE powered IP cameras, Volkswagen Transporter T5, better UPS, MikroTik CRS 112, and another Omnitic, another NOT. So and in the cloud, MikroTik CHR providing WireGuard VPN for all the points. So let's take a look at pictures. So some DIY going on. These engravings, they look so professional. So I wonder, how did you manage all this in time and within budget? If you are volunteers, you have an excellent project management skill set. Very impressive. Okay, here we see the cameras, the tags, the Jeepers SHA-2. Very nice. And I like the idea of these huge plastic boxes as like portable mini setups. So this is a life hack for everyone. Just get a bunch of huge plastic boxes. You can cut windows inside them. You can cut tiny windows in the lids. So yeah, plastic boxes are very handy. The giant buttons, so fun. And I think you also provided a video, right? So we will have a little video here for you. Wow, this is epic. I wish we had the time to really go through the whole mail together here on screen, but I'm already ranting too much. But I will add a link to learn more about this. Thank you. And respect to all the firefighters in Czechia and in Latvia, in Europe, and all around the world. I think it's one of the toughest, in many cases most underpaid, but one of the coolest jobs. Firefighters, just modern heroes, am I right? But okay, let's move on. I think we have time for one more picture, and this was sent to us from Latvia, so one of our people. And here is an SXT on what appears to be a Mad Max scene, or but no, it's modern day setup that is falling apart, but the SXT going strong. And I feel this is something that we will see more in the future, like you never know what will happen to the poles, to the masts, to buildings, whatever. Sometimes they fall apart, but the SXTs stand. And I really love that MikroTik devices are built like for ages. And planned obsolescence is one of the most stupid things nowadays, and not even nowadays, like the whole conspiracy with the nylon pantyhose, is that how you call it, like the pants with the built-in socks that women wear, and how you always buy a pair of those for like €5 even, or 6 or 7, and they break in the same evening. And my fiance is always upset about this, and that's not something that should be happening. And I'm very happy to be a part of the family that is fighting this whole planned obsolescence. If we release a device, we want to see it out there forever and ever. And submissions like this shows me that that's exactly what's happening. So thank you, guys. Keep sending us more submissions. I'm going through the backlog in a semi-randomized way. So when I open my email with all the submissions, I try to include some of the most recent ones, some of the ones that didn't make it to the last episode, and then I also scroll down. Some of these were from some time ago. Sometimes emails get lost, so I try to take submissions from 3 separate sources. But if you feel that your submission has been forgotten, send it again. Send it again. I'm so sorry, but send it again. These emails, not a perfect medium, not a perfect solution, but and I'm only human after all. So if I've forgotten your submission, send it again. Keep sending more. Keep getting MikroTik merch coupons, and let's have some fun together with your beautiful submissions. And see you next time.